I want you to imagine you're shopping for a couch. You're scrolling through whatever shopping site. You know, you find one that you like. You're going through the listing, and then one of the photos is a picture of your living room with the couch poorly photoshopped in. Well, that's a little bit how I feel when I see Amazon listings with things pasted onto my Mustang. Or when I go on Walmart.com and I see a gig bag advertised with the same photo. Well, the backstory behind this is my friend Isaac in high school was really into photography. He still does a little bit. I'll link his work down below. He took this photo right here on my channel. And we did a photo shoot one day on the University of Tennessee campus. That's where this photo was taken. You can see here's me standing on the dock. He uploaded it to Pexels, which is like a free stock photo site. And you can see 2.4 million views and over 20,000 downloads. And then about a year ago, I discovered that it became a relatively popular stock photo for like cheap guitar accessories on Amazon. So I thought we'd just go through some of those. The picture was taken right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville at Volunteer Landing, right here overlooking Henley Street Bridge. Here we've got Deep Electric Guitar Part 1 Metal Whammy Bar for Bridge, Angle Adjustment Golden. So yeah, this is a tremolo bar for something. They use this photo, but what I think is funnier is this one where they've got a guitar with a Floyd Rose here with a perfectly functional whammy bar, and then they've just kind of like stuck this on top. It looks really goofy. I think my favorites are where they've actually like photoshopped their thing onto it, like this sticker. Here's a Dutch company where you can buy a print or a wall decoration of metal. I assume this is just a print on demand thing. Although it would be really funny if there was a like crate full of these somewhere in the Netherlands. Here's a book. Easy Composing for Guitar. Create Your Own Songs in a Snap by Xavier Ray Jefferson, who has, it's like a whole series. This one has 2 1-star reviews. Not a composition book. This is not really a book on composition. It is a list of all the chords in every key, songs that already exist in those keys, plus a few common chord progressions, and the half-hearted advice to try variations. If you're an older, serious classical piano student who is seeking to discover the roots of melodic creativity, then this book will prove useless. Some glowing reviews there. Guitar Saddle 8-piece electric guitar bridge set with fixed tailpiece and hex wrench compatible with Strat and 6-string electric guitars, silver finish. One of the more high effort ones, I guess. They've cut it out and put it on this background, and they've blanked out the headstock. But that's not the reason I picked this one. The bridge is upside down. I also think it's funny they have this like magnification that's the same size. It's like a magnifying glass, but it's not any bigger. If it is, it's like barely. I don't really even know what to say on this one. My family is my family. Looks like these are both from the same company. Now, here's a product that people are actually buying apparently. P90 tone pickup set, humbucker size, single coiled, blah, 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 blah. So I've modded this guitar extensively since I bought it, but this is the condition I bought it in. The previous owner put this P90 in the bridge position, and they removed the factory switch. That's what this hole is. And they put this switch down here. I actually have the original pick guard. Hang on. Here's the original pick guard. You can see, maybe you can't. You can see where the switch was, and you can see the this hole they've cut for that pickup. It's pretty sloppy. Like, look at that. Look at, hello? I'm gonna assume there's a usable shot in there somewhere. So this is clearly a DIY kind of job. So I just think it's interesting that they would use this photo considering like how unprofessional this install looks. And then they've copied it to the neck position, but it's just the same pickup with the same crappy like routing done, which is kind of funny. And then none of them have bothered to fill in this hole where the switch used to be. This hole, like there's nothing, there was nothing there. Maybe they didn't know what it was. Here are some knobs. This strange pick guard thing. This one was really fun. This is probably the lowest effort one. This is a mandolin nut, which if you don't know, the nut is this part holds the strings on the headstock. This must just be some like template that they use because it's nonsensical. Okay, none of these are a mandolin. That's not a mandolin. That's a guitar with them just sitting there completely out of scale. They'd be like this big. And then here, like, I don't even know. I don't know what they're trying to convey here. Look how huge they are. Baby on board. I'm guessing this is the same company again. I also found 2 articles using the photo. So we've got P90s versus humbuckers by Camilla. Here in this section, they've actually labeled it guitar with both a P90 and a humbucker. And then this article, Guitar Bridges Decoded, Your Complete Guide to Finding the Perfect Match by Michael Pierce. They've used it in the hardtail bridges section. Yeah, it looks radically different today, obviously, but still has this P90 pickup in the bridge and the switch, which actually is the stereo mono switch now. Same neck, just painted the headstock, redone the decal, and switched out the tuners. But yeah, I've got other videos on this instrument if you really want to know what's going on here, but I assure you it's the same guitar. This is one of those things that might seem mundane on the surface, right? It's like, it blew up on a stock photo site a little bit, like who cares? But the more you think about this, the weirder it gets. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how famous is this guitar really? This has to be the most famous Squier Mustang around, right? Like not Mustangs period, but for a Squier one, it's got to be up there, right? Because you got the 2.5 million views, 2.5 million views on the stock photo site, plus all of the places it migrated to from there. You got the Guthman competition publicity. My local news station did a story on it. So like how many eyeballs have seen my guitar, like the one on the wall, right? It's so weird to think about. Anyways, I think that's it for this video. I just remembered that this was a thing and wanted to share it. See ya.